Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Infinite Series Build-A-Figure Collection Groot Marvel's Nova. Somewhat the non-Guardians of the Galaxy figures, both him and Iron Man were also included in this set, but still come with the arms. Well, in this case comes with one of the arms, but still comes with the pieces required to build your very own Groots. As with most other Marvel Legends Infinite series, a nice open window concept for the figure, with artwork on the side of Nova, on either side. They've also indicated that this is Marvel's Nova, which probably is the same similar issue that they have with their Transformers, that they have to incorporate a faction or company name in front because they probably don't have the rights to use Nova on his own. Flipping around the back of the box, that's actually a pretty good picture of the figure there. Pose requires hand support. Oh, shucks. The read-up says, the Nova Force grants Richard Rider immense power, but without the stabilizing presence of the Exandrian World Mind, it would also shatter his sanity. That sucks. Down below, though, the other figures required to build Groot. You've got yourself Star-Lord, Gamora, Rocket Raccoon, Drax, Marvel's Nova, and Iron Man. Spot actually picked up all figures from the folks over at Entertainment Earth, because unfortunately Spot, could not find these in local retail, which was also the reason why I didn't get a chance to get these reviewed sooner. So if you guys are certainly interested and you guys haven't had a chance to pick these up, definitely would say head over to Entertainment Earth. You can pick up the Marvel Legends versions of figures from Guardians of the Galaxy, and they also have a whole bunch of other Guardians of the Galaxy stuff as well. Spot's going to take a break, get this opened up, and certainly when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Infinite Series Marvel's Nova. Don't be going anywhere, guys. There's more heading your way. Stay tuned. Spot really wanted to review the Guardians of the Galaxy first and then kind of review Iron Man and Nova later, but really for the piece that he does come included with, I figured I might as well get those out of the way also. So, as it goes for accessories, Spot's going to go a bit on a limb here. You see what I did right there? It's another tree joke. And he does come with the arm, the other arm, required to build and finish the top torso of Groot. Reaching off camera into my black hole, don't worry, it's safe. I got myself the top piece of Groot. This section right here came with Rocket Raccoon. This section, the other arm, came with Star-Lord. I don't know why I drew a blank there. Take the other arm and we're just going to peg it into the socket. A nice satisfying click. And you've got yourself Groot. Not much of a presence, although a really neat looking figure, but he's still, missing a lot underneath here. He's a little lonely because he ain't got nobody. Oh, you see what I did there? Oh, no. All right, Spot's going to stop. Moving that to the side, we will finish him, of course, as we finish the rest of the reviews. Let's have a look at Marvel's Nova. So, again, it's called... They're calling him Marvel's Nova, but essentially it's just Nova. He's a good-looking figure, though he is a little loose. He's got dinner bell syndrome. Come and get it. Dinner's all done. He's a little loose in the torso. A little loose, I should say, in the leg area, unfortunately. Torso-wise, a little loose too, which is such a real shame because I don't think I even own a single Nova figure. Well, that's not true. This one right here. But I don't own any other Nova figure. Nova's a character I just really never got on board. Still, I guess, more a DC guy than I am a Marvel guy. But Nova... he's interesting enough, but I always kind of found he kind of looks to me like Dr. Fate. If Dr. Fate, of course, Dr. Fate's helmet comes all the way more so down, but always kind of gave me that Dr. Fate impression when I saw him. I will say, though, in my opinion, only, for such an uninteresting character, at least that I think, Hasbro really did a great job on this figure. Above and beyond just, the blue and the yellow, which really comprises his whole body, they went the approach of giving him more a metallic look. And the end result is just a phenomenal looking piece. Now, certainly as a reviewer goes, just because you don't know the the figure, like just because I don't know a lot about Nova, does not mean that I can't give a good opinion on what I think of this figure. And this figure really is a beautiful looking piece. The blue that they used kind of looks like it has a couple of different washes to it. It's like a dark blue metallic coloring. And then you've got like metallic gold all around the top section here. It kind of has a look like a face. That kind of looks like his mouth. And but the shoulder areas, these little shoulder blades are also in that metallic gold, and he has the metallic gold adorning his face. And bring the camera in, let's have a look at that face, because it's really great. I mean, he's got a very old looking face. Like his lower face is very old looking. I mean, I guess he kind of, to me, reminds me of an amalgamation between Orion and Dr. Fate, if the two of them had a child and then decided to, I don't know, make him into like an armored clad hero. He does have, now it does seem like the gold in his chest doesn't quite match to the color of, like, say for example, his legs. His legs seem like a different yellow that matches his belt, but again, his torso section here doesn't quite have that same yellow. But it's such a great piece. Again, it doesn't come with any sort of display stand, or doesn't come with any accessories, which kind of is a shame, though not that you could really give Nova any sort of weapons, because his fists are closed. Now, if he's a character that really doesn't use weapons, okay, sure, but it would have been nice at least if they'd give him at least one open hand, or like a closed fist kind of thing. But he's such a great looking piece. By a comparison, just so you guys can see, scaling to another figure, there he is versus Star-Lord. I guess he's really about the exact same height, and they probably have used a existing Marvel Legends figure, and then of course just tooled the different areas, tooled the extra leg armor, obviously tooled the torso area, which is very drastically different than just a Marvel Legends body. It's a decent piece. For your articulation, Nova does have a ball hinge joint. In other words, it's a ball joint, but then it's got the hinge as well. So Nova especially, there is absolutely nothing limiting his head from going up or all the way down. That's sad. I just lost my puppy, Nova. Also, like, the head's a little loose, which really, it really sucks. I mean, let me not mix words here. It does really suck to get a figure out of packaging and his head and, dinner bell syndrome right out of the box. That always is a sucky thing. His head also kind of pivots left and right too. When it comes to his shoulders, these shoulders are also on pin hinge sockets, so they rotate out. And you will notice too, like, his shoulders are hinged. So it really doesn't hinder at all moving those joints out. Kind of the one problem I had with Rocket Raccoon was you couldn't move his arms out. You couldn't. I mean, you could move him forward, but you couldn't really move him out. Nova doesn't have that problem at all. Then you get the swivel in the bicep, a nice double bend at the elbow, and a swivel and hinge in the hand. As for the upper torso does have the crunch, nice rotation in the waist, and then the legs go forward, back, out, swivel at the thigh, a double bend at the knee, and double hinge, well, a single hinge in the knee, but also a hinge in the sense that you can pivot the foot left and right as well. I'm really surprised actually how much I love this figure. I've seen like Novas before. I think Marvel Universe there was a Nova figure as well, and again, just Nova for me does not wow me all that much. Although Nova as this figure really did Hasbro could have easily just totally skimped out on this figure and just given us a regular Marvel Legends body, painted maybe just in a very basic dark blue with a basic gold or a basic yellow. But it's impressive to see that Hasbro gave love to this figure. Even if I don't know a lot about Nova, like, it's a great looking figure that I'm very happy to have picked up. For that reason, let's bring the camera in here. For that reason, I'm going to give Nova a really impressive 8.5. Today's Toy Spot, we were having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Infinite Series, the Groot Build-A-Figure series. And we're having a look today at Marvel's Nova. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have the reviews of the other figures from this line coming up, as we also are building and finishing the what looks to be a very impressive Groot. More videos will be heading your way to finish those videos up, and of course we will be looking at Groot when everything is said and done. But in the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.